Hi, Dominika. Nice to see you again. I just wanted to hear some of your thoughts about your time at EASL and what you learned, what were your favorite parts of the conference, and a little bit about your experience presenting the poster.
Okay, thank you. Yes, the EASL was a really great experience for me because I've never participated before in a conference like this, especially on the international level. And it was very exciting to share my project, especially doing the applied project, like for an unanswered research need. That was really, really amazing experience.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the project itself, the poster, and what it was about?
We were working on the patients with Alagille syndrome. And right now we can see a lot of papers presenting on the pediatric population, but there aren't many information about the adolescents or adult population. So I was really happy that we could dive deeper into. So we were looking at the differences in adult survival for patients who are over 12 years old and like looking farther into the future. And then we were comparing the baseline characteristics or like whether there are differences based on the genetic mutation or sex or the crucial biomarkers. We looked at the bilirubin, total bilirubin, and the platelet counts especially. And we also compared whether there are already differences at early ages for patients, whether we have like any indication whether they will survive until 12 years old or whether they would have liver transplantation or they would unfortunately die. By doing the project, I think like the biggest challenge was to handling like the real world data and cleaning it. I think that's great and like all the effort that the teams are putting into it. But yeah, I think it's really important to like keep score of those patients so we can make new advancements. So that was really nice. And also like by starting studying, I wanted to like have a real impact. And this is super nice that I could use my statistical skills that I learned during this master and translate it into clinical need. And then later also like discuss a lot with the clinicians and just the whole collaboration. I think it was really good experience.
It's a very interesting project, and I hope that we can keep working on similar research with the Gala database as well and the real world data that you mentioned. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the things that you learned at the conference or something that was your favorite experience?
Yes, I think it was really good that I could also be there with my colleagues from Erasmus MC and to share the experience with them. But also, I think like during the overall conference, it was really impressive, like how to see like how each part of the research is contributing to like the new developments. Like we could see like a small projects like on the microbiology and then like going deeper and deeper and then to seeing like even some presentation from pharma industries like how this research is actually used and like how we can help patients. And I think it was really impressive how much people put effort into these things and like what a great process it is to have these advancements. And also during presenting my poster, I really enjoyed answering questions because I think like the poster had a lot of interest, like from different people from different backgrounds. We had people asking who were working on the genetic mutations of the JAK1. Then we had clinicians, then also like people for pharma industry were interested in the project, what we were doing. So again, it was really great experience for me to see like how can we contribute to improving patients, hopefully one day while we describing it and gather the evidence.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your experience. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about EASL or even ESPGN?
Like very like first experience of the kind for me and also like the collaborations with from people from the forum research with Professor David Kelly from Nikita from Professor Benita and also like from my support like for my supervisor from Bettina Hansen.
Mm.
It was really nice and also like again like to meet all those people and like be part of this and like learn so much about like other people's uh research projects and like different statistical methods. It was very, very inspiring.
Thank you so much, Dominika, for your time and presenting the poster and all the work that you did during that project. And we really appreciate the collaboration with the forum as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much.